Welcome to the Gonzo Book. I am Jose. Shelly's out walking Bentley. And I got something in today that I wanted to get, but it was like too expensive. And I looked on Amazon, it was like $150, $175. I was like, that's ridiculous. I'm never going to get it. And I decided to check on Timo, and I saw it for like $69, $68, something like that. And I had a $40 credit from the affiliation program. They gave me $40, and then there was a special about cashing the $40 in, so I said cash in, and it actually worked. It gave me the $40 for free. And I decided to get it because it was 67 minus 40. I mean, you can't beat that. It's a local warehouse from Timo. Comes in a flat box like this, and it came in a few days. So it comes with the bracket and all the things you need for it. That's the bracket for the table. You put your own table on here. Nice. Look how it looks. I wanted to get the black one, but I didn't see it when I saw it. I think I saw it yesterday when I was. But the silver one is okay. Yeah, looks nice. The refrigerator silver. No, this is silver, so it's not a big deal. This is the part I think that slides out of the bracket, and then you tighten it up right here. Okay, I think that's where the table goes. Well, it's where the other bracket goes to that holds the table. And that's it. That's all the parts here. This is the last thing. That goes from the bracket. You clamp it in, and then this is where the table port comes in, and you clamp it in. First of all, it was cheaper, and I have a tabletop right here. We don't use these too often, so we, take out the screws, take it out. I already did this one time before, and then I can use this tabletop. Tabletop would match this tabletop, which is. Put that in there where it won't fall. This tabletop right here. That's the same one. I bought them together. There she goes!
Hi everybody!
Yeah, that's a... I'm not going to say that's a mile. I'll have to...
I think it might be.
Yeah, if it ain't a mile, it's definitely close. I say 0.8.
Yeah.
So we went on a walk.
Yeah, I went on a long walk.
With Bent.
With Bent.
I got a scarf on because he wanted to do a shot. And his nails was done. And he got a nice bag.
Yeah.
Alrighty, baby. Bye. That is the plate. That might be the back plate. And then you stick your other plate. I like the way it's built. Looks cool. I couldn't tell you if that's the best, but you're not putting anything heavy on it. You're not sitting on it. You're putting food on it. And make sure. And if for some reason you do lean on it by accident, it's not gonna break. And I think this is plenty. Yeah. I think you might have to put that in the back or the front, and then connect it. It comes with a lot of hardware, so I don't think it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts that look alike, and a whole bunch of a few washers and a few small screws like that, and then a couple big ones. And then that comes this part, which that's the part that I believe goes in here, and then that holds the table. So you can take the table out and place it somewhere behind the sofa, small, and take this part out, and then this part out. So you have kind of like 3 pieces to store. You could stick this in the middle of the sofa, but I have that thing going up. The only thing that's there is that plywood flap that matches covers. It's like a facade. It covers the all the electronics down there. Okay, but it's loose, so I can lift it up because I put a hinge on it. I lift it up, and now I can see the inside. If I put this there by using an L bracket, like an upside down L bracket, it won't open back up. It's nice and tight in there. Let's see if I can loosen that up. Ah! Okay. This needs to be loosened right here for you to. So this part right here goes to the wall. You have the tabletop here. So really, this ain't. I thought this was heavy. So you could take this out. You could take this out. So it's in three pieces, and this piece is on the wall. Shelly wanted some spice racks. We didn't know exactly where to put the spice racks. So we were going to just stick them there, and I had a brand-new idea that there's almost 3 inches from here to where this hits the refrigerator. So I was thinking, if there's nothing right here, which is not, in the back of it that is, and there was nothing here, I was going to get a foot, how tall is it? A foot by 15. So it's going to be about that big. And I was going to cut a hole right underneath here. See, let's say 16. Yep, 16. Right, at least right underneath, so you can still grab your spices and still see it. And you can still see the bottom. And it's 12, 11 something. So I can have a few inches, so I can still have some wall there, right here. So from there to there, and 1 foot. The project I'm getting is 3.15 inches long. They go by centimeters, that's why it's not an exact 3 inches. So what I'm going to do is cut the hole. Okay, I was going to put this, the same towel that I have on here, all the way in the back on the refrigerator, where it's covering the hole that I just made in the background. And I'm going to stick the rack, which is smooth, and put it in there and push it in until it hits the refrigerator, or at least this part right here. Okay, and then it should, and it has a little, it doesn't have a lip, so it's going to look like it's out of this here a little bit. So hopefully I cut the hole straight. If not, I do have some trimming to make it look nice. And she have 2 shelves here. It's a foot by 4 something. Shoes that could be out of the way, so if she needs it, she can just grab them. She knows exactly where they're at. And it's not in the way because Shelly sleeps here, so she can still look over. And when we're not, if you need more space, you can just move this over temporarily like this. So it's against that wall. But normally it would just sit right here. It would sit right there where it's nice and straight. Cool, so you can't really see it. Shelly has all the space to put her. Shelly has all that space now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 compartments. She can put her shoes in there, or maybe some other stuff, but it's not in the way. Doesn't have to be just for her. I might take a few in the bottom now, and she can still maneuver through and get in. I would say this would just be for shoes. So it could be for my shoes from the bottom up, and her shoes from the top to the bottom. At night, I would definitely just move this over just a tad to block out my light when I'm watching TV. The light will go on there. Yeah, just a tad. During the today. I would push it all the way over, but we have the balance right here. This is the balance I might actually take out. See, I have a split right here. And it's, I tried to glue it, but it came back out. So I put a cabinet bracket right here, but it was still split, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is grab a ratchet down, make it tight, and then try to screw this back on, and it should be good.
Together forever, it's you that I love.
So I put glue right here just to help it out. So I'm gonna keep this on for at least a day, maybe two. That's how it looks like.
So let's take this leap and fly above. Together forever, it's you that I love. Ooh.
It's not as clear as I wanted it, but it's a little frosty right here. So I'm gonna do that. So it gives out a little reflection, as you can see, with a little kind of a frosty type. Looks nice. Might reflect some light too. Make it a little bit brighter without all the lights being on. And this is how it looks before. Just, you know, plain cabinet. It's pretty. And then you have your mirror. So I'm kind of liking it, because this gives a little bit more you know, oomph or something. A little more pizzazz. So that's how it looks here. That's how it looks there. It looks nice. Yeah, I like it. Just gotta do one on this side. It wasn't too hard. I just measured, cut, and I trimmed a little bit. That's it. I like it. I don't need to do it, but I like it. I was gonna do it here. I don't see the need to do it there. I think I might just. I'm gonna leave it go to see if Shelly likes it. The film is thin, and it grab onto any crevices like the wood grain. Grab onto it, so that's why it doesn't look as clear as this does. But this still has the film on it. I took the film off of that, but I like it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it go and see if Shelly likes it. And if she does, I'll put one on her side. But then that would be it. Then. Cool. Alright, so nice. Still waiting on my puck lights, my other puck lights that look like those. I would like to put a window right there. They make small ones, and that would be good for a cross breeze. When you're sitting down and you hear a noise, you can always look across to see if anybody's coming, and a nice breeze, because I can always put one on this side right here, And I'm talking about small window, where you just, it might be 8 inches wide and maybe a foot long. Just to one so you can just slide up. Not a frameless, because it won't fit through. It's got to be something that's like hugs the wall so it can slide through the slide out when the slide out comes in. So I'm talking about 8 inches by a foot. And then that'd be a nice cross one. I had an idea here. I was going to wedge something there, but it wasn't working. That earthquake putty that I saw on the banks. And I did bite some. I have to look for it, and I can put the putty there, putty on the bottom, and that thing won't be moving anywhere. It's the same putty that I used to put this up here. Here you go, babe. Your shoe organizer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice.
so you can
That was
put
a
your
good idea.
you can put your shoes, and it's not really in the way.
Yep.
You got all this to put all your shoes.
Yeah.
Your shoes. Just close the curtain on
I
you.
thought you did something else. You said something about a mirror.
Bam! Right there. Do you want
It
me?
looks
Do
nice.
you want me to put it on your side?
Yeah.
Well, I just think it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah.
And then all the lights. Look. So,
Oh, I like that. Look like little spaceships.
yeah, they're cool. And then they're coming in, but I got 8 of them coming.
Oh.
And I only need 7.
Oh,
I don't
you-
need them in there all the time.
Very nice.
Only when I'm camping.
You ready for that? So we're gonna go on a walk
That's it.
now.
You like it?
I like it.
All
Very
right.
nice.
See you then. I'm gonna shut the camera off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and tell you guys all about it to see how we like it after our first camping trip. So without further ado, we'll see you on the other side.
You